Hey there folks, and welcome back to Space Engineers Survival. Yesterday there was an update. Unfortunately I couldn't bring you the update yesterday, but here it is. One of the first things that you will notice is that the thrusters have an updated texture, which I think they really needed, and they look a lot better than they did before. So, hooray for that. Military escort still drifting away, way off in space. The other things that they have added, we'll go into our inventory. They have added small ship welders and small ship grinders. Also, they've added large ship welders too, so that's going to be interesting. You know, people were saying it's going to take me an eternity to make this, and you know they're right. Even with the large ship welders, if I make a large ship welder ship, it's still going to take a very long time. So, as you can see, I've actually been doing work on this ship off screen because people have been saying it's going to take a while to make it, so maybe I should do it off screen and show you what I've been doing instead. So I think that's a good idea. So what I'm going to show you is what I have been doing on this ship. First thing that you'll notice, we have a firing deck up top that has 2 missile launchers in the back. A weird little structure here I'll talk about in a little bit. We have 2 Gatling cannons, one there, one there. They're mostly for shooting down missiles that are incoming. And we have another front-facing missile turret. And we still have those 4 missile launchers in the front. We have 4 retro thrusters so far. We're going to need a lot more, but that's what we have so far. We have armor that's 3 thick in the front, 2 thick on the side, 1 thick on the top and on the bottom. And over here, well, I had to grind away some stuff over here, so my grinding ship is over here. And as you can see, yes, they have the updated thrusters here as well. And the small conveyor tubes and stuff, they look different, as well as the cargo containers. So that is pretty cool. And over here we have another firing deck. It's going to have 2 Gatling cannons, mostly for shooting down incoming missiles. And over here we have, well, we're going to turn on our jetpack because we can't fly. We have a double door. Let's just grind through it so we can see what's in here. And here is the thing that we made yesterday, or, well, 2 days ago technically. We have our refinery here, we have the accessing point there, we have a couple containers right there. Up here is where we should have, where is it? An interior turret is what should be up there. There we go. Oh, it's already in our hotbar. Whoop, and rotate it. There we go. So there's our interior turret. And we can turn off our jetpack because now we're in the gravity. And there's another single door right here. And the reason there's a double door right here is because it's going to work as an airlock, because this is going to technically be in outside space. So this is going to technically be in the inside of the ship. Uh-oh, need my jetpack on. There we go. So that's why there's a double door there. So if we get boarded, they'll have to go through either 2 layers of armor or 2 doors instead of just 1. And over here we have just regular interior walls, because this is the interior of our ship. We have what we built last time, and we have something different over here. We have passages. These passages, there's a passage here and a passage there, symmetrical. It goes all the way up, and when we go up, this is to our firing deck. And say somebody boards our ship, they grind through a door. Then they will be met with an interior turret to shoot them in the face. So that's what this little structure is. So we have both passages that go down to the bottom of the ship. We have 3 doors, one there, and one right here. So that is that. And then, yeah, the interior turrets to shoot people who try to board. And that should be good. Alright, that's the progress that I have made on this ship so far. Alright, so what are we going to be doing this episode? Well, we're going to find our grinder ship, and we're going to finally put a beacon on it. And then we might have some fun making a welding ship as well. So we're not going to actually build this episode. We're going to just do an update every single episode that I have. If I start working on it, you'll see what updates that I've done to it. Alright, so we can fly on over to our Ghost. We'll try to find our welder, or our grinding ship. Turn off our jetpack, because we got gravity on here. I just realized I forgot to put a gravity generator on that yet, so that's something I'll need to do. Alright. Let's go over here. Let's find where is my grinder ship. It's going to be by the Rave Cave. There it is. And I also did grind away the rest of the private sail there, so we have more components than we had before. So I think we have enough to finish a radio sequence or a beacon, so that shouldn't be a problem. Alright. We might also put a gravity generator on here. I don't think we need one though. It's not that big of an interior, so we don't need a gravity generator. So anyways, gravity generator would only oh god, I suck. Oh. Did I damage? No, I just damaged the sheet metal. We're good. Oh, typical me. The depth perception in space is just incredibly poor. That's what I'm going to attribute it to. We didn't actually damage any of this, did we? Well, nothing that we can't fix at least. Alright. So, I guess it's a disaster averted, but it shouldn't have happened in the first place. We'll have to replace those light armor blocks. Let's see here. And luckily we do have enough stuff on board the Ghost to fix this. Oh, lovely. Let's see how many blocks am I actually going to have to replace? That's the question, I guess. Not that many by the looks of it. Alright. Missed one. There we go. Good enough. And I need to just put 6 blocks, so way to go me. Alright. It could have been worse though. I'm gonna also have to check and make sure I didn't damage these. I did. Not too badly though. And I'm lucky I didn't damage the glass canopy. Alright, how many steel plates do I have in my inventory? Enough. Let's put it that way. Alright. I should check to make sure that we have all that we need to make the... Make sure we have enough to make the beacon. Beacon. We don't have the... Ooh, lots of missiles. We don't have the radio components, but I think we have the radio components in there, actually, so... Oh, there's a military mine layer. Unfortunately, we can't kill it, so that'll have to wait. Alright. I'm thinking we should put the beacon on the inside of the ship if we have space for it. Which I think we do. There we go. One more, and then we can actually find a place for the beacon. Alright. Now, let's go inside. Come on. You're fat, but I know you can fit. Alright, there we go. Alrighty then. Now, for the beacon, we will take that, throw that in our inventory, and where can we place it? Okay, it's going on the top of our ship. It's not going to fit in here. And let's flip it around. There we go. And let's see what it takes. Well, we need some construction components, small steel tubes, large steel tubes, and the radio components. So, I think we have all of that in the large cargo container in this ship. Alright. Just a little bit more. Let's see here. What do we all have in the cargo container? No radio. Oh yeah, we do. All 40 too, so that's good. I think we needed 40 of these. 60 of these. And a lot of these. Well, not that many. Alright, now we just need the radio components, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it. Apparently you can't. There we go. Alright, now we just need the radio components and we're set. Okay. Military mine layer is getting close, but I don't think it's close enough to actually fire upon us. And it probably never will be, I hope. Alright, now where are the components that we need? Alright, let's go in there. Don't need that, don't need that. Grab those. Unfortunately, we can't take all of them, but that's no problem. Alright, now let's just grab the other ones. Oh, come on. There we go. And there we go. Got the rest of them. Come on. Oh, so fat. There we go. Now we got all of them. Then we can rename the ship the Rip Saw because it has saws on the front, essentially, and it will be ripping ships apart. So, hence the name. Kindly thought up by one of my subscribers. I forgot your name. I'm sorry. All right. Let's go inside and rename it. So, we'll go to Beacon Rip Saw. All done. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's build a small welding ship. Why don't we? A little bit of damage from that impact that we had earlier. Let's fix that. Alright, make sure any damage to these. Nope. Nope. Okay. Now, what do we need for welders? Steel plates, essentially. So let's take these, put that there. We're going to want a large reactor, a medium cargo container at least, some large thruster. Well, yeah, large thrusters will be fine. We're going to want a cockpit, and we're going to need conveyor tubes. We'll use the small conveyor tubes because, why not? Because we can, actually. It's funny, you can use conveyor tubes for small ships, but they actually require more than small conveyor tubes. Or small conveyor tubes. I'm not actually sure what the difference is. The small ship conveyor tubes and the small conveyor tubes for small ships. And they also renamed the, I think it was the connector, the ejector. So there's that too. So we're going to drag one of these in there. Okay, now we'll go over to our little pier over here. Our place for building things, I guess you could call it. New small ship. And we'll stick it on the side. There we go. Good. Oh, I need construction components. Alright. We can get that. We have a whole bunch in here. Oh yeah, we have nothing on us right now, so we're gonna take... What? I can't take this? Must be in the other cargo container. Ah, it is. Okay. We're going to take... Probably don't need any more than 500 of that. Take... I don't know, 100 of these. We're at 50 for now. We'll take some large steel tubes. How many? I don't know. 12? Can we take? Yeah, we'll take 12. Interior plates I don't think we'll need, but well, we'll take... well, that's enough, I guess. Alright. Now on to building our welder ship. It's going to be a small ship, like I said before. New small ship. And that'll do. Now let's see here. We're going to want to... How are we going to want this? We're going to want, obviously, to place that so we know where everything is in relation to our cockpit. 3 is where we have this, so... I think it's going to be a ship with 3 welders on the front. Let's see, how are we going to do this? There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make these small conveyors in our inventory. I'm going to grind that away. Oop. Grind it away. Grind it away. Grind it away. I'm going to grind the middle one away. Just so the ship doesn't float off, we're going to do this. Because what we're going to do is we're going to make the center area where the conveyor goes to the large or medium cargo container that's going to be in the back, that's going to be feeding the welders up front. So we also need to do that and that. Well, there we go. Now we can safely do that without letting the ship go flying off into space. Okay, there we go. Now we need the connector tubes and the conveyors. There we go. Oh. And some more connector tubes. All done, and now we need the welders. Ooh, these are big. Much bigger than I thought. Okay, so we're gonna actually have to change up the design again. Or we'll just have one big one on the front. Fair enough. One big one on the front will do. And we're just going to put regular armor blocks there instead. Alrighty. Same thing on this side. And here we're going to put the small conveyor here. Nope, not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And we're going to put one up. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, now we need another conveyor. Put it there. Another tube here. And now we can put our medium cargo container. That's not the medium cargo container. This is. There we go. Alright. You know what? We may not even need a large reactor. We'll just use 2 or 3 small reactors on the ship. We'll do... 4 reactors should be fine. There we go. And as for gyroscopes, it's going to be a fairly light ship, so we'll just throw one on. If we need more than one, we'll build more than one. Alright, and for this, Let's do this. Just building a little place to put our engines. To connect the whole thing and to provide a little bit of structure to everything. There we go. Good enough. Whoops, not where I wanted to place it. There we go, and place one right there. Okay, now we'll go in here, we'll get the large thrusters and small thrusters. Put two there, put one large thruster on the back then. Yeah, no fit? Oh, that's because I'm in the way. There we go. Now we need some retro thrusters. There we go. Perfect. We'll put some side thrusters on here. There we go. And some thrusters that go in the down direction. And it's done. Well, it's not pretty, but it's done. You know what, maybe we'll add a little bit more structure to it. There we go. Good enough, right? Alright, well, because I'm a little bit short on time, I'm going to make this in a, well, I was going to make it in a time-lapse sequence, but I'm actually just going to build it off screen and then show you guys what it looks like when it's finished. See you guys in a little bit. Alright, and we're back. As you can see, it looks a little bit different than I left off, at least from the cockpit view. So if we go on out of here, we'll notice that these are actually the conveyors now. They're these small ship conveyors, and these are these small ship conveyors. So there's a big difference. So these things have one big door and three little doors on each side, so they kind of alternate. And you have to have the big door on this side to fit the large types of large types of things like steel plates. You can fit the small things like assembler components through the small tubes. So I didn't realize this when I built it. I also had to change up the design a little bit because the thrusters were getting in the way, and I added a little bit more reinforcement as well. So in the future, I'm probably going to do this off screen so I don't have to suffer through it. I'm going to make a ship that can use all of the large components. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have any on me right now, but if we were to go in the ship, go into inventory, we have some steel plates and large steel tubes. You can't bring them into the welder, but you can bring these small construction components into the welder. I bet if we did a little test, we could see what we could all move through, and then we'll know what this ship is good for, and then we're going to make a ship, probably off screen, that can that has all the large connector tubes, so it can pretty much move all the components necessary. But let's go here, go to the ghost, and see. We'll take one of everything, or one of everything that's left, that is, after building this. So we'll take a couple steel tubes. Oops. Oh, am I in the correct one? No, I'm not. I need to go to the other side. Alright, let's take those. Take those. Sure, why not? Take those. Take some of those. Take some of these. Large steel tubes I already have. Take some missiles. Take some of these. Take some of these. Alright. So now let's see what they can actually move in these small conveyor tubes. And as you can see, I was just playing around and I finished welding the little docking station over there with this welder ship, which is pretty cool. So let's move everything into the medium cargo container. Let's go in here, go into our inventory. Let's drag the missiles. So can we drag missiles there? No. How about these? Yes, so we can drag those in. Drag the computers in. Small steel tubes? Nope, too big. Thrust components. Yes, we can fit thrust components in there. How about bulletproof glass? Nope. Displays? Nope. Okay, so that's about it. So, well, that's cool. So now we know the use of these welders and whatnot. So that'll be it for this episode. Thank you folks for watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I always read them. Thank you folks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.